All right, so now the next thing we have to do now is to go to our project, which has been compressed. It's a 7-zip file. Now I'm going to extract it, so that is open with 7-zip. Now you can use WinRAR to extract your own if you have WinRAR. If you don't have 7-zip, you can always use WinRAR. So I'm going to extract the folder here, still in the same place, so it shouldn't take long. So once that's done, I can close this up. Now this is a folder, Visitor Management System using PHP. Now when we enter into the file, we're going to see all of our um, associated files are all here. And also in the database, we have a VMS database.sql file, which is very important for the next step. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move this file. Now it's Ctrl X. Now we're moving it to, we're going to move it into local disk C. You can go into this PC just to follow the procedure. This PC, local disk C, and then in here you will see XAMPP, and then open that, and then htdocs. Enter into it, and then you see the projects folder we created earlier for to have our projects in. So open here, and then paste it inside there. Now it shouldn't take long since the file is very small in size. Now once that is settled, the next thing, let's just try to go into the browser and let's go localhost, localhost, host/project. Remember, that's the path to our file, our project. So we have that. Now we have visitor management system. I wish there was a way to enlarge this, but that's it here, visitor management system. Open on that, and then let's wait for it. Now it's telling us connection fail unknown database. Now the thing is, I showed you a file earlier called database, a folder earlier, database. Now this is a database file. Now we have to create a database. Now it has to connect to the database. So since we haven't done that yet, we have to go back to localhost, host/php myadmin. Now once we've done that, it shouldn't take long to open. It might take a while. While that is opening up, we are going to open this .sql file with my preferred editor is still Notepad++. So I open this up. Now inside this file here, you can see the SQL code, the query. So we can just copy. Now here on line 21 and 22, on my own end here is line 21, 22, 23. I have the database here. Now this, I'm going to copy the database. Now exclude the quotes, please. There is a single quote here, exclude it. Just copy the name only, and then minimize this, and then go to the phpMyAdmin and click on new. Now under the new tab, just Ctrl V, that's, you see, paste just the name VMS underscore database and create database. Good. Now the next thing is we have to create the tables and every other thing necessary. Oh, I actually committed an error here, sorry. I have to minimize this back, sorry, and let's create it again. New, and then paste this, and then VMS database, okay. I messed up real good. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have to delete this. Now I already have two Alright, doesn't matter since I already have a database here called VMS, so it's like trying to pair them up together since they are both of the same name, but which shouldn't be an issue. Until it's an issue, let's see first. Anyway, so let's go to SQL. But on your own project, you shouldn't have that same problem. It will just come up as VMS underscore database here on the left hand side. But for me, because I already have another database called VMS, is why I'm having that issue. Now let's go back to our SQL file. Now Control A to copy everything that is here, and then paste it here on that SQL tab. Paste everything inside that SQL document, and then click on go. And that should have created every table and inserted every data into the database, which is good. So let's go back here to our projects, and then let's restart now, reload. Good. We have something. It says visitor management system login page. Now let us go look for the login credentials inside of this database. Still on the VMS database. Now let us see TB admin. Now we are on the admin table. So let's edit just to see. Now we already have the details here. We have the email. Now the password is hashed, which is a problem because there's no way to unhash. You can't unhash anything. So, in fact, if we're going to unhash, it would take a while, and that's not time we have. So, what will happen is I'm going to just leave the username and password. Let's see if I can get it in the main project itself. If it's here, fine. If it isn't, okay, sure, it should be in the README file. Let's see. Let's open that. All right, good. So we have it here. Username admin, password is admin. All right. So let us go and log in. So let's say username is admin and then password is admin. Let's see. All right, good. We are in. That's good. Now this is the admin dashboard. Now you can new visitors. See here. You can add visitors, manage visitors, and then also log out, and that's it. That's how the visitor computerized visitor management system works. All right, so see you in the next project.